Good morning, Yoga TXers. This is Echo. I am so excited to be here with you this morning, and I'm going to try something new. I'm going to be practicing on the bare clay floor of my beautiful home here, because I don't have a yoga mat today, and that's okay. Today's practice is inspired by this idea of kind of rise and shake, and how this came to me is really in the last few days, and all these practices are very personal, and because they're personal, I know that they'll be personal to some of you. There are days that we just get stuck, in our emotion and our stories and in our loops. And it takes these moments when we get stuck, it takes courage. It takes courage to choose something different. Because I know many of us will relate to this idea of when we get stuck, we kind of feed the stuckness. So say the stuckness is sadness, or if it's a longing, maybe we go back and look at pictures that make us happy, but also make us grieve because maybe those people aren't in our lives anymore, or those possibilities, those moments, there's not a space for them in our present life, and so we get sad in that moment. And then we watch a sad movie, and then we play sad music. And so this is an invitation to make different choices. And I'm gonna just turn that down because we don't want to hear that the whole time. And for myself personally, in the last few days, it's very rainy and cloudy here in Guatemala. And I wake up and I go to sleep, and I have such joy floating off into sleep, and the beauty of the nighttime, and then waking up in the morning knowing that there's kind of this heavy energy in the area right now because of the weather. I can feel myself feel like, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm going to just stay here, which is not a bad thing. Maybe we need more rest. But I have been telling myself, rise and shake. Just get in your body. And so the desire today is just to move that stagnant energy. And if you're not wanting to do it and you're feeling that stuckness, notice if there's a desire to stay in it, or if you can get yourself out. So today we unstick ourselves. We make the courageous choice to choose something different. And in those moments when we get heavy, or there's a longing, and we find ourselves in the past or in the future, we choose instead to come into the present moment. And it's like, what can we do in this moment? For me, it's I make myself tea, I shake my body, I do yoga, I sing with my instruments, and just let my voice be free, even if it's feeling cold and sticky from the weather. And we play. So that being said, let's go ahead and stand up. And we're going to start by shaking. So each morning, you can kind of just throw your heels into the earth. You might even be able to hear mine. Let your shoulders begin to shake. And let the neck hang loose as well. Can move from side to side. Let the arms hang. And then maybe begin to flick the hands slowly. They come up. Maybe the chest goes forward and back. And maybe your feet even lift off the ground. There's a little jumping. Maybe let out some breath. So inhale through the nostrils, sigh out of the mouth. Last two breaths, and we'll come to just stillness. When you're ready, just come to standing. Let the feet ground. Arms alongside the body, maybe a sigh out. And for me already, I can feel the heart beating, the breath really pumping here. Let's take an inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, draw hands down through center. Let the thumbs trace from your forehead down to your chin, giving a little massage. And then inhale again, reach up. And exhale down to the heart. Let the sides be really long when you inhale up. So feel that stretch through the side bodies. Let's do it once more. Inhale, lengthen all the way up. And exhale to the heart. Hands alongside the body. Take the big feet, take the big toes together. Keep the right arm down the right side, left arm stretching up and over to the right. Get nice and long through the left side body. I love when I have little typos in what I'm saying. Very, very human to do so, but they're funny. Take your big feet together, because some of us might be like, yes, she's correct, I do have big feet. I actually have quite large feet for such a small human being. Let's inhale, reach up through center, other side, left arm down the left side, right arm stretching up and over. I have actually big toes, and I had friends in college that used to call me fro toe, which wasn't so funny back then when I was in my insecurity, but now I'm like, you know what? I got big toes, and I'm okay with that. They give me extra balance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down, pause halfway, slight bend in the knees, flat back, pull the belly in. Bring the hands to the lower back, make a fist, and slowly fold down towards the shins. Feeling that in the arms, feeling this in the back line. So if you need to give an extra bend to the knees, if you're really, really tight, go for it. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, clasp the thumbs, slight back bend at the top. Open the chest, shoulder blades down the back. Another inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do more standing postures today to play around with if we do have sore knees, and it is difficult to do the vinyasas and come down to the ground. It's a perfect day to practice, especially since I have a concrete floor. So right knee into the chest. And this might work out in your favor if you're like, oh yes, my knees get a rest today. Your knees get a rest. Bring the right foot behind you. Take a hold with both hands. Feel the quad stretch. So we're getting into all planes of the body. We did the lateral stretches. We've done the back bend to get into the back line. Now we're getting into the front line with the quadricep. You might feel this in your groin as well. Enjoy it. Let's take an inhale, knee into the chest. And exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat and keep the right knee lifted, sink into your left knee. Let's reach the arms up, high lunge. So now again, we're really getting into the groin here, getting into the adductors. Sink in to that right knee and to the left knee. And keep your hips square towards the front of the room. So if your left hip is sliding forward, pull it back energetically here and muscularly. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. And bend the right knee as you come back. Straighten the left leg, left toes point up. Kind of like a runner's lunge, or exactly a runner's lunge. Inhale, slide forward, open the chest, let the right hip drop. Exhale, straighten the left leg, left toes point up. Kind of pulsing in that right foot. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale, step forward, fold. Slight bend in the knees, take a hold of opposite elbows, ragdoll here. And remember, breath is moving in and out of the nostrils. We're looking for that ocean-like sound. Inhale, slide all the way up to standing, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Opposite side. Bend the left knee into the chest. Take a hold of the left knee in the hands. Pull in. Left foot behind you, take a hold of it with both hands. Feel the length in the left quad, shoulder blades back. And we want to make sure that the entire postural body is aligned, meaning just because we're focusing on stretching the left quad, we want to be in integrity throughout the body. So we're pressing through the right foot, standing long through the spine, dropping the shoulders down. So we're not just kind of hanging out in the rest of the body. We're strong and steady. So we're making an empowered choice. We're choosing to show up as full as we can. Left knee into the chest. And step the left foot back. Bend into the right knee. Reach the arms up. Me on my little soapbox here. So this is the one place, this is my little soapbox for myself. I'm soapboxing for myself. Echo, be in postural integrity. So pull the right hip back, drop in, shoulders down the back, and find a smile on your face. So sometimes when we practice yoga, our face just looks angry. And then we feel it. Maybe we actually start to feel angry and irritated. So try to smile, breathe through the nostrils, inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Bend the left knee, straighten the right foot, right toes point up. Inhale here. Exhale, forward, drop the left hip a bit. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, step forward, fold. Take the hand to the lower back again, make a little fist, press it up behind you. And any modifications you need to do, if you have tight shoulders, maybe you take a hold of a towel or a t-shirt here so that it's a little bit more accessible for you. This practice is about what your body can do. So what I'm showing is just a guide. It is not a rule. Please modify to your body. Take an inhale. And exhale, slowly roll up, back bend. Hands alongside the body. Let's take a moment. Shut the eyes down. And maybe stillness feels good and maybe a shake. Shake, shake, shake. So what I am trying to give to you here in moments where we shake between the practices, not taking ourselves so seriously. Just letting ourselves be silly for a minute, doing this in public. Maybe you're waiting for coffee and you're like the 12th person in the line and you're frustrated and you got to get to work, and shake that energy off. Maybe you're in the car, stuck in traffic, and you can still shake your shoulders there. This can allow us to really move stagnant energy. All right. Slowly step your big toes or big feet together. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, we're gonna step open to the right into Warrior Two. So nice and wide, left knee is bent towards the front of the room, right foot goes to the back of the room. Sink into your left knee. Shoulders down your back. Right hip is opening up, nice and deep. And really press through the feet. So you wanna be nice and strong through the legs here, strong in the arms. And smile. Taking my own advice because I get my serious forehead wrinkles. Relax. Inhale, flip the left palm. And exhale, reverse. Left arm up overhead. Right hand down the right thigh. And I like to look towards my right foot because this helps my neck have a bit more space than looking up. So whatever feels best for you. Take an inhale. Exhale, left elbow to left thigh, right arm stretching up overhead, nice and long. Feel the entire right side of the body get long. And maybe even the right hand goes behind the head for support. And use your core here. We're not just dumping our weight onto the left thigh. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten the left foot. Maybe the right foot needs to come in just a little bit. Reach forward with the left arm. Come down to the left shin or the floor. Right arm stretching up. If you have a block or a bolster or anything here to bring the earth closer to you, it can be helpful. So you keep the right hip open, right shoulder open. So I'm going to stay on my left shin. And again, the core is strong here because see, I can lift my left arm away. So your left hand, you don't want to be putting your weight on it, on the shin. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bring the hands around the left foot, bring the right hip back in line with the left, and step forward, fold. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, open up wide to the left. Warrior two. Sink into the right knee. Left hip is open. Shoulders and arms very strong here. Relax the muscles in the face. Inhale, flip the left or the right palm. Exhale, reverse. Right arm up overhead, left hand down the back. Leg, look towards the left ankle. Inhale, back through warrior two, right elbow down on the right thigh, left arm stretching up and over, get nice and long. Maybe left hand behind the head if you would like more support here. And back up to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. If that left foot needs to travel in a little bit, it can. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, slowly down to the right shin, left arm stretching up. Engage the core. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, round the hands around the right foot, left hip forward, step forward, fold. Take opposite elbows, ragdoll from side to side, feet apart, bend in the knees. Can go forward and back with the arms as well. Releasing the back line. Hands to the earth. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Hands alongside the body. And again, a little shake. Flick the hands. Relax the neck. Chest forward and back. Any sound. Let the arms hang alongside the legs. Relax the shoulders, shut the eyes down. Coming into stillness for a moment. Feel the ground. And I can just feel the energy moving through my limbs, So tune in. Can you hear or feel your heartbeat? Can you feel the frequency of your internal movement at the moment? Let's open the eyes, hands to heart, take the feet wider, bend the knees, and slowly sink down. Yogi squat. Use the elbows to press the knees open, sit up nice and tall. Opening through the hips, long through the spine. Keep the integrity here by pressing firmly through the feet. Shoulders down the back, relaxing the muscles of the face. Long spine. And very slowly bring the right hand behind you, left hand behind you. Come into a seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands resting on the knees. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And left ear to the left shoulder. Begin to take some neck rolls. And let it soothe you. So move at a pace that feels good for you. And if there's areas to pause for more attention, do so. Move in the opposite direction. Come back to center. And starting with the left hand, you're going to use your right hand on top of the left hand to just kind of slap it a little bit. You can look at me if you need to. Move up the left arm, working with the lymphatic system. Come across the chest to the right arm. This isn't a big slap. Keep moving across the chest, down the arm. We're just moving any energy that might be stuck in the fascial network beneath the skin. And we're waking ourselves up a bit. Now do the face. You can open the mouth up wide, move the jaw around. The neck. The head. And don't hit yourself hard. Make sure that this is just light slaps. Around the jaw is really helpful for me. You might have really tight jaw. Most of us, not most of us, a lot of us do. So this is helpful around the right ear, left ear, back of the neck. Shoulders, right shoulder, left shoulder. The belly. Spend a bit of time on the belly. So a lot of stuck energy can be here that can make it difficult to digest. Might get little belly aches or feel nauseous or get tightness here. Again, the upper chest. Thighs. Glutes in the back of the thighs. Calves. Come back to some stillness and we just begin to brush. So it's kind of like when you're going to the left shoulder, you're pressing down lightly, pulling the skin, and then letting it go. So this also helps with the lymphatic system move liquids through the body. Right shoulder. So pressure and then let go. So you can kind of imagine you're pressing liquids underneath underneath the skin, and then you let it go so it releases. Do this in the thighs, calves, lower back, down to the glutes. And let's let go, hands resting on the knees. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes down. Let's take a few moments of stillness and silence, bringing our practice to a close. And knowing we made a choice today. It's So maybe bringing the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder, giving a little hug, let the head drop in. And knowing that we made a choice for ourselves. To show up, to practice, to breathe, to move with intention. To be courageous. And know that maybe today it was an easy choice to come to yoga. Maybe on the days that it is not and we feel stuck in that story or that loop, that we make a new choice to say, hey, no, I'm not going to stay in this stickiness. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to do some yoga. And I'm going to breathe. Bring hands together at heart center, bowing head to heart. Sigh out. May the multi-dimensional being that you are allow you to feel the vast rays of sentience, of felt sense that you can. And may you choose when you get stuck in uncomfortable or painful places to make new choices, to remember that you are powerful and sovereign. And if you lose sight of that, that's somewhere deep within, the higher self reminds you that, hey, you have choice. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Have such a beautiful day. Drink water. Maybe play some music. Do a little dance. Do a little shake. Remember, you could shake anywhere. You can shake it anywhere. You can find me in all of the places down below in the notes. If you would like to connect, I'm Echo Flow Yoga on YouTube, Instagram, and my website. And I am practicing and teaching and leading ecstatic dance all around the world. So if you want to connect, you can find me in those places. Have such a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah.